We are chilling. Yes, we are chilling indeed. I'm, well, first I have to introduce what we're doing for Chill Neace. So I guess the best way to go about this is, first of all, if you're watching the stream, welcome back. I'm excited to be back and building my schedule back out, my stream schedule. I'm still kind of debating where I want my coaching and where I want Chill Neace to go, but I'll basically be giving you guys kind of the rundown of where I'm at with this whole well, I mean, this is kind of both a Chill Neace update and a stream update. And I'm going to do the same update probably when I go live on stream. So, you know, this is a Neace stream and a Neace channel. I guess for all of you guys that are wondering what's been going on, it's been mostly a struggle getting through like the boot camp and getting through everything. But I wanted to start with the simplest one. So right now, coaching is going back live. So if you want to book, you can. I'm just letting everybody know. I mean, like I always say, like you can book or not. I very rarely promote this stuff, if I'm being honest. But the coaching the schedule is being kind of tested right now. But there's a couple of problems. The first problem is, well, not with coaching. You can book that right now. Like we're back. There's no like, you can see my current schedule right there. But there's a couple problems. The first problem is, well, if you consider this a problem, I actually have a Riot account with like a bunch of RP on it and a bunch of Blue Essence on it here, as you can see. Right, so I can basically take any champion and any skin right now if I want and start using it, right? That's not really a problem. That's probably a good thing, if I'm being completely honest. And that one I wanted to use for Chill Neace. Well, this is where the problems start happening. So on the main stream, I had an account that someone basically created for me and that I was leveling, right? I didn't think it would be a big deal, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, since I have a Riot account, I have to be careful. So I am going to wait until I get a 400 registration card for the account that's not on Chill Neace. But this will basically be the Chill Neace account. Here's the thing. Next season, I wanted to do a jungle climb A to Z, kind of like we did on Chill Neace, right? Well, the problem is, if I start doing a jungle climb now, it's September, right? Then we have October, and then November. November, right here, some things can happen to us, okay? First of all, the new season comes out, and they're going to change the jungle, right? And the next season of Chill Neace is supposed to be a jungle thing. Well, to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do a whole jungle climb, right? If I do a whole jungle climb and they change the jungle completely, well, that's going to suck, right? So my current idea here is I say we just play some ranked now. I can't really climb that high, and we'll play ranked doing off-meta builds, unique play styles, right? And we'll go with the submissions, and we're just going to open submissions up. We're going to open submissions up like real submission, guys. Bring some bangers, right? You can go to reddit.com/r/Neace, and you can submit here, or you could just submit in the comments. We can bring back some classics like Jungle Nasus, which is probably what I'm going to do today, to be honest, or maybe like, or just maybe new play styles that just came out. I'm kind of tempted to try out Maokai after the changes, Maokai top, to see if it's strong. But we'll just go in, like I was going to do non-ranked, but the way Korea works is norms is just like blind pick and everybody rages. But if we just go into ranked, pretty good chance we get our roll, and then from there we can try off meta builds. So we should, emphasis on should, be able to test stuff out. So I want to consider this a Chill Neace preseason for the, you know, and we'll start up a proper chill Neace after the season resets, or alternatively, you guys let me know what you think, or we start up chill Neace preseason right away and test out the new, you know, the new jungle, and we could even go through practice tool. We could do everything. So yeah, that's my current plan. This morning, from here on out, I say this morning for me, it's afternoon for you guys. But this afternoon, I'm thinking for chill Neace, we'll start around this time every day. I'll do chill Neace. We'll hop into coaching. And then if I don't have coaching, we'll get on stream. Let's go ahead and kick this off with, because it's fresh in my brain and I want to test and make sure everything works. Let's go ahead and kick off this chill Neace with Maokai, because Maokai got changed. And I think that Maokai's pretty good, and he's a fun champion, and he got changed. So let's go ahead and try him out up top. And yeah, we've already done an introduction to Maokai, so I don't think I need to explain him again. That's another thing, you know, on the next season of Chill Neace, you know, when we go live, should we be introing champs every single game, or should we just do it once and be done with it? But we're gonna play him top. What is up, guys? It is Chill Neace, and we are chilling yet again. How do you say music? Yeah, we'll turn the music off at the very least. I still gotta tweak my audio. Playing a little Maokai top. We've got Grasp, Demolish, Second Wind, and Overgrowth. Biscuits and Cosmic Insight. We're playing Maokai because, like I said, going into this, we are kind of in the preseason of the new season of Chill Neace. Want to make sure that our account doesn't get messed with. This is a Riot account from Riot Korea, so we have no idea if they're gonna like us for, you know, we'll see if they don't touch our account for a couple weeks. As you can see, this is Korea, so we're battling. Oh. Oh, this is definitely Korea. These people just don't care about their life very much, do they? So we're playing Maokai with Grasp. Maokai got changed to be more viable top, so we're checking him out. We'll see if he actually goes ahead and puts a ward down here. It's Maokai top. So Maokai used to be a very, very good top laner until he got nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, and now he's kind of back again. Lots of buffs on the Maokai. He's better at playing into tanks as well. He's got a lower cooldown on his passive as well. W plays pretty well into Gangplank because W, you can kind of block the barrel damage with your W. If you time it right. He's already running pretty low on mana. I remember back in the day when I played Gangplank, I'd run into this matchup a lot. And this matchup kind of never showed up again after a while. Does he have a, he does have Ignite, so he's gonna run pretty low. He's gonna run pretty low on mana pretty quick. So he ran himself out of mana. Just not what you want to do as GP, and we just find the all-in. Go ahead and push this. Oh, attack speed is pretty fast on Maokai. Nice. So we got the win. And for our build, I guess I haven't talked about the build. But considering it's double AD, I think Bombies first will be pretty good. I'm gonna go Bombies first and just get into push mode as fast as possible. If I farmed a little bit better, I would have already had it. Don't really want to TP. TP feels kind of bad here to me. I don't think I want to do that. The wave's coming to us, so it's not necessary. Played our mana pool pretty well in the all-in. Just let this guy know that he has no flash. You shouldn't have the damage for this. Tank life. Easy enough. I mean, you could see why Maokai is such a good top laner. If I have somebody like a Lee Sin who can do a lot of damage for me, I could just set him up. I'm just gonna take a demolish stack and then leave. Seems like the right play to me. I think I could actually push this, to be honest. I'm not convinced the GP can kill me. He has no flash. I'm still Maokai after all. We'll walk all the way back. We're not going to be lazy about it. I'm going to go tier. That's kind of a common Maokai item right now. And I am TPing because he's hard shoving. We're going to hug this wall here and see if this guy's lazy. It's just some Maokai things. Graves is in mid. So GP now has ult. I have to be a little bit delicate because even though I am ahead, I mean, he does have ignite and a lot of true damage. So we're getting to that fun tank moment. Oh, interesting ult, dude. I don't know why you ulted that way. Nice. Tank is popping off. Should be able to auto twice and that should be enough. We're getting very strong now. Looks like our team's doing well. So honestly, it's a bit of a shame because we'd kind of like to see what happens if we had to try to carry this and it was a bad game, right? We'll probably lose. So for those who are wondering about like the mechanics behind it, it's pretty simple as long as basically every time you fight, if there's a bush near you that you can kind of slide to, you always put your sapling in the bush. And that makes it super easy. I'm at the point now, this kind of reminds me, I've been shit on by this champion back in the day, and this reminds me of when I would get shit on as Gangplank. Like, I definitely remember those days. And I would get so annoyed. Come on, tilt. I'm trying to bust this fucking tower down and limit test it. That last turret shot at the end, I might have actually been able to live if not for that turret shot. With the very last one. Wait, why wouldn't you take a plate? There you go. Okay, let's go for this item. It's a tactical int. Tactical int. So the reason I backed down is because Graves was over that wall. Or just peel out. Really? That doesn't dodge? I thought for sure that would dodge over the wall, but I guess not. This kind of reminds me of NA. They just kind of lose if they ARAM here. I don't know why they're doing it. They just kind of all die. Like they're really far behind the enemy team, and if they keep ARAMing, they're just gonna lose to just base stats. Because their comp scales, the only like they should be inside lanes so that Azir can just keep getting bigger. Because if Azir gets bigger, they actually kind of have hope. But already in tests, I've kind of found that like that never happens here. Like they never, like once they start losing, they just like never slow down. Because I've been doing like a little bit of playing since I've landed, and one of the things that I've noticed is when I would look at data for different play styles, I never really understood why on this region the styles like Phase Rush were really good. And then when I would test them on NA, they wouldn't do really that well. And NA players obviously are mechanically bad. But the other side of the coin is that, like, if the games are going to always be so fast, you might as well have something that's involved in more fights, I think is the idea. Alright, let's get my second item. I think for next, we'll just go ahead and get the Bramble. If I was really good at tanks, I would have 150 farm right now. I'll just go ahead and take this. While we're waiting. My team's not real. Like, I could TP to this next fight, but my whole team isn't there, so I'm not in love with it. My jungler's up, that's all I really care about. It's a dumb force anyways. Gangplank is dead. There might be a play bottom, but again, it's just another 3v5 if I take it. Alright. You did a lot of damage there, bud. Guy just gets hard solo killed. Look at how fast Maokai's attack speed is. I'm gonna actually just go for attack speed slow. Is there any TP options? Well, I suppose I should probably be hyper vigilant for those. Taking blue trinket because there's no point of sweeping because these guys never ward. Enemy team's not going in. The bot lane duel is real. We'll just go ahead and move to Baron. It's my cannon, I'm on tilt. We are Maokai, so yeah, a Baron take seems fine. We'll take our Baron and start sieging up. These guys are going to be hurting now. All right. don't really see a point in diving at the moment. I'll just play it smart and safe. Alright. He's dead to that E, actually. Yep. Should be okay. I'm pretty tanky here. I was gonna say I'm pretty tanky, so I'm gonna heal up pretty quick too. Easy money. We'll take a reset. Wait, really? Get my pink ward alive. These guys are throwing even with me tanking like 18 turret shots. That's kind of funny. Nice. This is attack speed. Oh, looks like I can just press B here and get Thornmail now. All right. We are sitting very, very, very pretty at the moment. It's going to be pretty tough for anybody to screw with us now. We'll go Spirit Visage to round off the build, and it's pretty over. New Maokai top is pretty intimidating looking, not gonna lie, these Qs hurt. Well, I guess I'll just We'll get this under real fast. Let's just go to Baron, guys. I'm just gonna sit back and missing ping until they just go to Baron. Oh, I screwed that up. I flashed into it. What is Graves doing? And Graves is in a very bizarre spot. I'm just gonna basically, I'm watching my team. I don't even think, even if we get collapsed on, I mean, how did we really die? We're so strong here. He didn't use that. It was not too long ago he had an ult. I didn't think he had an ult again. I don't think all these plays really matter though if he's never making a stand anywhere on an objective. These guys don't clear waves, which makes no sense if you think about it, because they do have really good wave clear, but they just never actually clear them. They're never actually capable of clearing them. I guess if we throw like 3 more times, then we might be concerned. But it just feels like skill gap. Like the enemy team just feels like... I say it all the time on Chill Neace, where it's like, okay, you know, my team is like just the player skill is just different, right? But like here, I feel like we're that team. Which I kind of had my suspicions when I saw the Lee Sin Yasuo pick, because usually the Lee Sins and Yasuos on the server I've seen so far have been pretty, at least mechanically decent. Like, it's not like NA where it's just people with like no coordination. Like, they may be dumb, but they'll hit stuff. Like, every time I've queued or comboed, you notice this Yasuo instantly hits his ult. Like, there's none of this weirdness. I'm just gonna walk this in. I'm chasing this kill all the way around the map. I don't care.
적의 억제기를 파괴했습니다.
I'll follow him to the end of the earth. When your entire game plan is to give your entire base away and knock people in the tower. GG. Nice. For a first game back on Neace, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you all see what we're going to do in the off season. We're just going to be playing picks and builds that, you know, we could go off meta. We could also go for just champs that have just been reworked. I would like to play Udyr on the rework. A part of the reason that Neace exists is so that I can keep my coaching acumen up too. That was what brought, that was kind of like the whole, it was like one end you want to be, you know, you want to practice like just being calm and trying not to rage at people, but on the other end it was supposed to be a thing that forces me out of my comfort zone and tries new champions, similar to what we did with 100 games to diamond. Neace is supposed to kind of reflect like, hey, you know, Maokai gets changed, he's in top now, let's check it out, right? And then obviously like the fun stuff like Yuumi jungle will be kind of like trolly, but also it forces me to figure out what Yuumi does, right? Forcing me to like Aurelion Soul jungle. I don't like Aurelion Soul, but learning him jungle forces me to learn what he does and try to make it work anyways. So I hope you guys see the new direction and enjoy it. I'm gonna take a break. I've got to do private coaching here in 20 minutes. You guys can always follow because then you'll know when I'm live, and then on the normal streams when I'm not like in Neace mode and I'm feeling like just playing normally, I will be playing. For now I'll be playing on a Chinese account if I can get it. If I can't, we're probably gonna have to do some other stuff, maybe watch some high elo players or something until I can get a hold of one, because I don't want to play on the Korean account until, or a Korean account until it's linked to my identity and no one else's, and I have like a foreigner card, which is like, yeah, Korea's like gaming dictatorship or whatever. But yeah, Maokai overall looking pretty solid. I mean, he's pretty, it reminds me of old Maokai top. And for those who are wondering, when he gets changed, so I'll bring him back once because I could show you guys on 12.18. This is significant actually. You saw how easy it was for him to clear in the jungle when you were ahead, but as you could see, Maokai, where's the role adjustments? Did they have it, or hold on, let me see here. Because basically guys, there's going to be, they're gonna modify him again so that he does more damage. Here it is, I think. So it says right here, Maokai, the healing will go down, so sustain's gonna take a hit. Actually no, sustain's gonna take a hit, but look, damage, bonus damage to monsters. Guys, I don't think y'all realize how ridiculous this actually is. 80 that is double his damage on his Q, the thing that he maxes. That is double early game. So why is this important? Well, for one, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, but I suspect that Maokai can clear the small camps like really fucking quick now, and that's going to make him a very, very scary early game threat. I can even see some like cheeses now with him, where he just like takes red with a leash, takes chickens, takes golems, kind of like Shaco does, and then just like show up top and gang. Like I can see a lot of stuff here in my head playing out. I'm very curious what this actually does for him, because his gangs are so scary, and the only thing that's made him, the reason I was hyping up Maokai jungle was because he got one of the best dives in the game. He's got a better dive than Elise for sure. It's point and click. You can't miss it. So yeah, you guys be on the lookout, because once that goes through, I'm going to probably bring Maokai back and throw him in the jungle. Anyways, I got to go for now. Stay chill, and I will catch you guys later on the stream. Make sure to follow and everything. Love you guys. Peace.